Hey, you tourists. It's your boy Domination. This is back of the base. And chuckle the deuces. How we do it, Texas, baby. And the man I thought was back. You know what it is. Know what it is. It is what it is. Real men rise up. Fake men rise down. Real women rise up. Fake women rise down. Only place you will never get it. Only place you will never, ever gonna get it is right back in the base. And today's topic we're gonna talk about is mad. Don't you ever once in your life that people always mad? You know you get tired of people, get mad, get this mad, mean mugging in you. They always get this look in their eye like they want to do something to you, and you got to bring it to them. Sometimes you got to bring it on, because let me tell you something. There are people out there who will love to try you, and they will go there, man. That all that trying to be nice to somebody, it ain't always work. You gotta get mean. You got mean, because somebody mean mugging you, you mean mugging them back. Because I'm telling you, people glorify sex and violence and sex and murder, because once in this lifetime around, it's gonna come back around. Because you gotta show people that you ain't no chump, you ain't no punk, you ain't gonna let nobody punk you. You gonna punk them up, for they ain't gonna punk you up. And I'm gonna tell anybody that want to try something to me, I got something to say for them. And I could get a big upward fuck you, because anybody who don't like what I'm saying, it could be your own family member go towards you, your own friends, your own loved ones, or anybody, even yourself. At times they go towards you, you go towards them. People can be your enemies, man. Watch your enemies, and be careful with the friends that you have, and make sure who are your friends out there. But you better watch who are those who you're gonna be your enemies are, because sometimes you could be their friend or their enemy. Because I'm gonna tell you some ways. I understand some people say violence is not it don't solve the answer, but sometimes in this life you have to go there. I'm gonna tell you what. This world is a dangerous place. I don't feel sorry for anybody who want to do a harm of another person. Because if you do harm to me, I'm gonna do harm to you. I'm gonna take your ass out. No buts, it's or all. It can be anybody. I don't care if they are black, white, Latino, or woman, gay, whatever your religious purpose believe. If you disrespect me, I'm going to disrespecting you, because I'm going to tell you something. You have to watch out folks like that sometimes. You really do, because they're going to get you cautious, get you paranoid. And some people say don't be like that, but sometimes they make you be like that. They make you want to go there and want to beat their ass. They make you want to go there and knock the hell out like somebody's ass. I'm not gonna lie to you, because remember I told you a long time ago, this nosy ass neighbor that throwing eggs on the damn on my damn window a long time ago. I want to knock the kicking living shit out this motherfucker. And this is a white guy coming out there disrespecting me and all that stuff. Because if you disrespecting me, I'm gonna disrespect you. And then it's gonna come out of nowhere, call me names and stuff. Because if you want to name call me, I'll name call you, motherfucker. But I'm gonna tell you, man, I hate to be like that. You have to be like that when people get mad. Okay, it's not worth being mad, but I can understand why that you can't be nice to people no more. I can understand my father deal with the stuff that he do. He probably been taken advantage of, or somebody been hard on him. But you got to be hard on somebody, because they're going to be hard on you at some point. I know how to balance it, understand between the good and evil. Most people can't. And it would never be a peaceful gap between good and evil, because people like to start shit. They like to talk about you, disrespect you behind your back. There are people out there, they don't care if you crying or not. Now, it's different that you're being nice and people being nice to you, but people being mean to you, you got to be mean towards them. Because I'm telling you, it ain't always works like that. And in some ways that, to me, I'm not afraid to air anyone else ass out. Anybody that comes out of line disrespecting me. And that's on the real, because I get to a point that you disrespect me, I'm going to disrespect you. You talk about my mama, I'm gonna talk about your mama. You talk about my father, I'll talk about your father. I'll call anyone out, whoever go towards again, I'm go towards the get up and lay the smash gas off your motherfucker and break the brake pad, but a break the bust a brake ball and the bait cross a bust a grapefruit fight up in your fucking ass, and that's on the real, man. Because and that goes to women too. And I'm gonna say it like this: for women, I'm gonna put women in check. If a woman put me out of the line, because you can't be nice to folks all the time. You really can't. You gotta be mean. You gotta be mean. You gotta get angry. You gotta get mad sometimes. You gotta show what's boss and what boss it really is. And you really gotta do that, man. Because if you don't do that, they're gonna keep taking advantage of you, and after a while, you get tired of it. Nobody wants to be used, man. Nobody wants to be disrespected. Nobody wants to ever feel like they've been taken advantage of and trying to downplay on the motherfucker, and they try to you and you downplay them, and they don't like that. You got to scoop up in their level. They try to scoop up in your level. I can't stand it. I will take a motherfucker out in a minute, and that's on the real. When I see something red, I strike. I strike like a fighting Reba and Reba Toriet like a fucking bull. Like you thought I was in the damn bullfight on the Gulf of Mexico. I will golf you like a fucking Tiger Woods. I'm telling you, it's just the way people is. You know, I wish one day we can live in a world we don't have to use violence. But nowadays people use violence. They like to go there sometimes. You gotta let people know that show what's on the real deal here. Cause I don't back down for nobody. You know, my father and my mother don't raise me as a damn punk, but I'm more like my father in some ways. Cause you playing a fireball at me, I'm a fireball blow smoke out your goddamn man and blow up in smoke. You gonna be up in smoke without the dust and bringing the dust out your goddamn man. Because I feel like this. I mean, it's sad in some ways that you got to be like that, but that's the way how the world perceives itself sometimes. I mean, you can't really be nice to anyone, but they get this mug and look in their eyes like they want to do something. Because I wish they would say something. Because if they say something, I'm gonna up and bust out their fucking lips. And make sure they ain't talking out their mouthpiece. They be out in the football alley and the football golden minute on the fucking goal. I feel like this, man. You know, people always say violence not an answer, but I ain't gonna let nobody gonna outpunk me, outthink me. I'm outpunk them and think out of them, and that's on the real there. Because I mean, you gotta be like that sometimes. You not only that you gotta have book smarts, but you gotta have street smarts when you deal with people. Because if you don't have no street smart, I never been in the street, no hustle and stuff like that. But I gotta step out of the breaking out the berry line sometimes. Because if I don't do that, then how I'm gonna get people out there respect me? Loyalty is meant for anything that ever offer. If you don't have no loyalty, you don't have enough amount respect. And with all the money that you have, how you gonna have people gonna respect you, and people will fear you, even if you do good things. You do good things, and people still fear you. But the ones that do bad things, they don't fear that much. But it's the good things you try to do, and they should be. Because I look at it like this, you know. Nobody don't raise me as no damn punk. I'm a outsmart and think like them. So I feel like, you know, people like to play with fire, and sooner or later you're gonna get burned every single time. And you know, for me this way, you know what I really hated? What I really hated the most, when people step out of too much out of hand at times. That's what I hate, when they step out of too much out of hand at times. But you got to make sure you step out of hand sometime, because to order to get people respect you. You can't make people respect you, but they have to learn to respect you, just like you have to learn to respect them. Because I don't mind. I'm not afraid to take someone in and out and fucking go to fucking prison or end up dead or whatever. I feel like, but I don't like going there. I really don't. I don't like going there. You have to make a risk to lose your life, or they're gonna lose their life. I've never been a violent person. I never had go there. But sometime in this life, man, you have to go there sometimes. You have to go there because there are people out there, they just won't leave that shit alone. They don't leave it alone. And it's the bad folks are the ones that they never leave stuff alone, man. You know, they're gonna fuck with the wrong type of people, and they're gonna wish they had never said this and never said that. I feel like it's really not worth it at the end of the day. Be mad about something. Be grateful for everything, as long as you still maintain and maintain to live. Because my point is this, man. I just want people to respect me, and I try to respect people. And I hate to be like that. I really do. My stomach is like a boiling blob. It's ready to boil and boil someone's and shit somebody alley out they motherfucking off the and clocking they fucking dome out of their ass. I'm dead serious, man, because there are folks out there, they will try you in a minute, especially if they think you too kind and countable, being niceable. They think he seemed kind of soft. You know how they say, "Oh, you soft. You always doing something good. You never do something bad." And they trying to get you more like them. And they will go to, they want you to hate them. Yeah, you might hate them for what they do, but I don't become the more what I hate, because I'm no different from they is. Because if I become the more what I hate, it's gonna be hate that I'll be a lot the more to come. Because nobody want nothing to do with me. You got to have a little love somewhere. That's something that people that they earn to give and give something back to you when you give something back to them. But I hate to be like that. You got to be mad. When I get steamy Steve off the coffee pot, I get really fucking mad. Like I was gonna put a diaper rash on they fucking assholes, man. I'm telling you, man. That's one thing I hate about people the most. They will like to try you and see how bad you really is. You ain't got to prove nobody, only but yourself, and self only. But people like to go there. They like to be bad all the time, and that's what gets me sometimes. You got to knock the shit out of they fucking tank out of the tank hole, and that's just how far to go. You really cannot be nice to everybody, man, and that's how far as it goes. That's how society as sitting itself and as it be above whole. And I'm sorry I had to cuss things out like that, but I had to say what's on my mind and being peaceful out of my mind, because I just hate when a motherfucker disrespect me. I really hate a motherfucker that out there who out there want to think they gonna do something to me and think I'm gonna let that the fucking slide. Fuck that. Somebody's got to pay out of their fucking lives and make their life and send it in a whole entire mess of hell. And I'm dead serious, man, because I just hate it when people do that. They know you're a sweet kind of person, and they think that you won't go towards them. I go towards anyone who ever says something to me, even when it comes to women. I can love them, but at the same time, I can never love them. I only can pimp them out and pimp them out service out their ass. I mean, I'm not a pimp. I'm just saying. But when it comes to kids got to step in the line, and I'm gonna step them out of the line. But I just really hate that when people try to do that. They will definitely go there, and they will love to go. They will try you. They will try you in a minute. Especially if you act a certain way, if you be a certain way. They think if you raise a good environment, good home, and you got some plans and plan to go on, and you try to stay out of trouble, try to get what you say you out to do. That's why I'm gonna go to a fitness gym train, because I'm gonna train myself, because there are people out there love to start shit, and those are people that hard knucklehead ass people out here. They will love to try you, man, because you gotta let them know sometimes you ain't gonna step, you ain't gonna take no punches, you ain't gonna hold no punches, because you gonna bring nothing but air they ass out and flatten they flatten they lime out of they fucking ass. You gotta let them know sometimes, because that's the only way people gonna respect you. But the true respect is respect that got to be given. Respect as much as to give and much to earn and much to give to respect. But respect is just not much to take, and take respect you take for granted and don't get enough of respect that you can't take. You have to give the respect that you much as you take, and that's what you have to learn. And just be careful, man. I don't want nothing to happen to nobody. Peace and one love, everybody. But all this mean mug got to stop. The only thing they need mean mug, they need towards themselves and anyone else. They ain't nothing to do is hurting themselves. All they do is just helping you. You can use the energy, you use it against them. And that's all I can say about that. Love is make you strong, but hate never make a strong, make them weak. And that's all I can say about that. It's your boy Domination. This is Back in the Basics. Chuck of the Deuces, how we do Texas, baby. Until next time, all right? All right. Peace, and I'm out.